but he's a star in the making. Back in trip. Set. Racing. Buttley Lad from the inside got away nicely with Icebergs, and Filthy Habits is going forward on the outside. Tell Nothing is over on the inside, and Dark Missile goes up out a little bit wider. Zaza Rock and also Dad's Big Headed, and Gambler's Gold just tucked in at about 5th place. The whole followed by In Good Order, well back Certino, Beats of War, Kia, Aura Jewel and Alaskan. The favourite has settled back last and would be about 15 to 20 off Filthy Habits. So Filthy Habits is about to turn into the back straight at the 1300 metres, leading Dark Missile. Third on the inside is Icebergs, and racing fourth Dad's Big Headed. They're followed by Buttley Lad and Zaza Rock. Gambler's Gold getting a soft trip on the inside, about a length away. And next of all is In Good Order, then Tell Nothing, Beats of War with the shadow roll in the yellow colours is fourth from last. Certino Alaskan improving to second last, and Kia Aura Jewel is last of all with 900 metres left to go. Out in front, Filthy Habits really controlling it here as Lucy looks for a double, leads by a length and a quarter. Dark Missile in the blue colours second. Icebergs racing in third spot at the 800, and then came Dad's Big Headed, followed by Buttley Lad, Zaza Rock and Gambler's Gold, and they'll follow by In Good Order, Tell Nothing, Beats of War just improving slightly. Alaskan's on its back, well back, still about 12 off the leader. Certino and Kia Aura Jewel is back last, coming up before the home turn. They got 500 to go. Filthy Habits in front, Dark Missile on the outside. Icebergs has always travelled well, and then Kane just behind them. Zaza Rock is taking off around the outside. It goes now as they straighten up. Dad's Big Headed is battling on as well as they come down with 300 metres to go. Filthy Habits is just in front. Dad's Big Headed, Dark Missile getting up on the inside as well as Icebergs. It's a great go. Filthy Habits. Icebergs gets right up on the inside though. Icebergs scraping the paint. Dad's Big Headed also, and it's Dad's Big on the inside. Icebergs just getting the nose down in front, and Icebergs I think from Filthy Habits, Dad's Big Headed, and on the outside In Good Order, then Dark Missile, Certino, and they're followed by Buttley Lad. Well back in the field was Gambler's Gold. Certino was out wide, and they're followed by Zaza Rock, Beats of War. Alaska never came into it and Tell Nothing. Photo finish, Icebergs getting up on the inside, and Filthy Habits hitting it together.
Now, and yes, I think Icebergs gets his nose down. The 3-year-old against the older horses. That's back-to-back, Scott.
It certainly is, and credit to where it's due, Holly Watson. There wasn't a lot of room in there, and she was getting held up really badly at the point of the home corner, but she persisted with the inside run, and that's the difference between winning and losing in the end.
Absolutely. Tough effort by Filthy Habits, almost leading all of the way. That's a good night from us. It's been a long day, but we've got there in the end. We'll be back for Esperance Cup Day tomorrow. Looking forward to getting down to the Bay of Isles. For now, our Sky Thoroughbreds Central audience are off for a short break. Good night from us.
Took a while to get through there. Holly Watson with Icebergs, but the run came. It just kept coming, and that's 2 in a row now for Mitchell Pateman. Here's the replay, the head on. You can see Icebergs getting up on the inside. Filthy Habits moving around a little bit. And Icebergs just had enough room to come through there underneath Filthy Habits. Got to the front. Filthy Habits came back. Dad's Big Headed was on the outside, fighting on well with In Good Order. But it was Icebergs who's got the nose down to win it by a short head. Half-length second and third. 12, 5, 3 and 13 interim placings on the final race. And the winner here, Icebergs, is by Bondi. Beautifully named. If you've been to Icebergs, you'll be shivering about an hour and a half later if you do more than 4 laps. It's a 3-year-old gelding. Mitchell Pateman and Holly Watson. Stake money now to about 70,000. 3 wins from 6 starts. Started its career off at Northam, finished 4th in the maiden. Won its maiden at Bunbury, and then has come back from a spell with an even run first up, then a terrific win second up, and has gone bang bang as we head downstairs. And Mitchell with Michael.
Thank you very much, Rich. Good calling today. 12, 5, 3 and 13. The money was very strong Icebergs over the closing minutes. Mitch, that was a great ride by Holly. What were your thoughts on straightening?
I thought it was going to pan out a bit better than that. I sort of thought Dark Missile was going to drop off a bit sooner and she'd get out easier. But, yeah, she drove him through, and it was a pretty good win. He overdid it a fraction again today. Not as bad as the other day, but he's tough, and I knew Lucy's also be hard to get past. It's off a week, 22 back to 18. So for him to pull and then still get over the top of it's a pretty good win.
And up to 1,800 metres as well. As you say, still lightly raced, still doing a few things wrong. How much further do you think he can go once he learns to settle a bit better?
If he settles, he's a live derby chance. He'll stay all day long. He just needs to settle that fraction better. I'll think about changing the bit on him and maybe going with something that might settle him a bit better. But yeah, I'll speak to Holly and see what she thinks.
Clearly made the right call, but were you tempted to start in the Lex Piper today?
Nah, he's more an out-and-out stayer. He doesn't have that brilliance to go with the Russian de Bars and a lot of good men. So yeah, we might even dodge the next one and then join in at 22.
Having a good couple of weeks, a lot of winners from the stable.
Yeah, they're going well. Got good staff, that helps. And yeah, Holly's riding them all perfect.
Yep, well done on the win.
Thanks, mate.
Mitch Pateman there after another win, becoming a regularity here in the West with Mitch Pateman's yard going from strength to strength, and that's good to hear. Another addition towards the Derby, Scott. This horse will probably chime in at the Mel Vista Stakes by the sounds and go all the way through to the Derby.
And there was another one there that just ran fourth in good order. That was a much improved run from him today. He looks like he's all of a sudden on track to chime into some of those 3-year-old staying races because he hit the line full of running. So impressive effort from him, but all honours with Icebergs and the ride of Holly Watson there. In the end, he's paid $3.40 on the tote, so that money was relentless for him late in betting, and it was spot on. He got the almost identical run to what he did last start, but he was obviously held up today as opposed to last start where he was able to get out. I know for Holly Watson last start, he was a handful because he didn't really settle at any stage. It'll be interesting to see whether he was any better at all today in running, but he gets the job done. 12, 5, 3 and 13 to round them out in the lucky last as we rapidly approach 6:30 here. Holly Watson's weighing in right now, and we'll get a word from her after the back-to-back victory of Icebergs, who's in really good form. Holly, obviously last start it wasn't a lot of fun for you and didn't look like it was a lot of fun today.
No, I used a few choice words in the run and he just wouldn't settle. It was a good tempo about the 1,000 and Lucy was rolling along, and then he just really grabbed hold at about the 800 and really wanted to get into it there. So yeah, it wasn't much fun.
And in the end, you have really no option but to wait and persist for that inside run.
Yeah, when Tasha's horse sort of kicked up onto Lucy's and I was like, oh, I've got no way out here. And then Filthy Habits rolled off and he really took that run in there and he fought really hard today.
You think Mitchell and his chicken wings would have fit through that inside run?
Oh, definitely not. He doesn't know how to steer, so.
Congratulations, well done, Hole.
Thanks, Scott.
Nice daring ride there by Holly Watson, getting Icebergs home in the last. Keep an eye on this horse as he gets up over a trip. That's a good night from us. We'll see you at Esperance Cup Day tomorrow.
Y'all ready for this? Ready for this?